I thought my idea for the episode would be, do you remember when we sat at Hellim and after we ate and everything, you, me and Thailand found ourselves talking about the problem.
The thing is, I've always been aware of this, and this has always been the purpose of my claim.
This is your area of study.
Yes, literally.
Can you please summarize what had happened and what we are talking about? Yani, you and I, we know what we're talking about.
From what I remember, the topic of discussion came to, I think we were talking about religion linked to national identity. I'm not too sure. That was the breaking point for all of us.
Yeah.
And Anna said, obviously, TRNC, and we said, no, don't be stupid. And that was our trigger point because...
Describe the situation. Who were there? What were we doing?
O derece.
Öyle anlatacaksın. Sen ben bilerek onları...
I was in Cyprus. Before I left, we went to the amazing breakfast place, Hellim. Shout out to Hellim and the owners. We were greeted with such amazing waiters and hospitality. Food was already there. Everything was spectacular. Food just kept coming. Bir garson vardı şu sürekli bize bakardı. Muhteşem. Like, give him a raise, bro. Like, he was amazing as a garson.
Okay.
Tebrik ediyorum. The topic of conversation came to 3 Turkish Cypriots sitting at a table with 1 Iranian woman, who is the wife of my brother. And when this discussion came up, obviously 3 Turkish Cypriots spoke over each other about their experiences, even in the UK as a student, being the same as TRNC, even worse, in trying to claim their existence on this planet. Not even as an ethnic background, but the existence as a human.
Why did you use the word claim their existence? Are we claiming that we exist? Or are we asserting that we exist?
For me, I think it's more claim. My experience has been claiming. I understand where you're coming from, but I don't think my battle with identity was asserting the Cypriot identity and including both. But having the political scope and all the developments from South and North, I have started to claim myself that I am a Turkish Cypriot solely based on my existence.
But claiming that Turkish Cypriots exists and asserting that Turkish Cypriot exists are not the same thing.
I know.
We can claim our identity as TRNC or as being on the island, Federe Devlet, or as minority. We can claim those, but mustn't we first assert that we are, in fact, existing?
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Zaten isn't that the whole problem?
Yeah.
Biz olarak, yani that was the question. Cypriots, automatically they speak Greek, they go to church, right? Assert that actually there is a thing called Turkish Cypriots who don't go to church and who don't speak Greek. And yes, we've actually been here for a long time as well, because that's how people view it.
Unfortunately written it. It is unfortunate because I do stress that I have not had interviews with Greek Cypriots solely because 1, I wasn't given the space to, and 2, I would need funding to get a translator and to find someone who'd actually talk to me as a Turkish Cypriot.
You live in a foreign country, correct?
Yes.
I dare you to go to someone, anyone, and say, I'm from Cyprus. What do you know about Cyprus? And I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, they will say, oh, you speak Greek then. Hatta worse, they're automatically going to start speaking Greek.
Yes, it has happened and still happens.
It happens to all of us. It happened to me as well.
Yes.
They don't even know that Turkish Cypriots exists, let alone that the island is divided and is divided and north of the country does it. Because I personally have a hypothesis about this. Would you like to hear it?
Yes.
When Greek Cypriots talk about the Cyprus problem, they begin in 1974. When Turkish Cypriots talk about the Cyprus problem, we begin in 1951.
This is not a hypothesis, by the way. Yes.
That's what I think. And we feel the need to justify what happened. And we then find ourselves having to say, when Cyprus gained independence, we couldn't do it. Makarios offered 13 points to change the constitution. Olmadı, 63, the bloody Christmas, everything falafel. Ama they automatically begin in 1974. Turkey invaded. Now it's under occupation, Turkish occupation. Let
Yeah.
alone da Kıbrıslı Türkler var da Türkiye Türkleri değil onlar. Onu da bırak. Ama yani ne bakayım be kardeş?
When I was at university with my society, my peers.
Where did you go to university? What society are you referring to?
Okay, so I went to University of Surrey for my bachelor's, and the society I'm talking about is Turkish and Northern Cypriot Society. Besides the fact that we had a lot of issues from Greeks and Greek Cypriot community, including them stating that they are EOK supporters. I must emphasize this, as that is a fascist regime.
What is EOK?
Wow.
Tamam da ben bilirim. Ben zaten seninle söyleyeceğin.
Dinleyenler bilmezse bro, go read the book.
O değil be kardeş da yani you're talking about our society and the fights we had and the resistance we showed, right? You're talking about that. I know what you are going to say. Why you have to provide details?
EOK believed that Cyprus is Greek and Cyprus should be Greek. So their claim
Believe.
was...
You go to Salsa, you say I'm Turkish, they say oh Turco. Pis Turco. Hadi ya o yani.
Babe, I tried to cross. I see half, like, my side of the island in blood. Bro, fuck off. You know, it's just, don't get me started.
Sorduk size referandumda dediniz okey. Hadi dedik gelin çözelim yok. Dedik evet sen dedin hayır. Ondan sonra dedin halala istemem. Yok ne yapayım be kardeş?
Listen, my claim on this has always been, and I don't give a fuck who's offended, okay? For me is a fact based on my research. Research is the fact that Atatürk declared secularism in Turkey and divided state and religion, declared a new revolutionary, modern ideology. Greek Cypriot Greece does not have secularism. That is why they are corrupted and fractured as a society. Personally, I'm not talking about the people or the culture.
No, I think you're correct.
Okay. Greek Cypriots still grow up being guided by religion, the church. It doesn't make sense. This is why we try to justify ourselves. But the essence is not actually justifying it based on cause. It's justifying based on complete different societies.
If you ask them, we are the religious ones.
Because of religion.
Yes,
I've done something
how
about
does
this.
it make sense that a republic that's going to have 3 guarantors and 2 states, like 2 religions in it and 1 minority, 1 majority, how does it make sense the first president of the Republic of Cyprus was a fucking archbishop? Our community leaders were advocates and lawyers. They still are.
Go back in history though. In Europe, who controlled Europe? The Holy Roman Empire. You understand? We will never win. Because
they are guided by religious people.
Exactly. That's why they're like this, because they are ignorant by nature because of their society, their corrupt religious society. Your schools are governed by religion. This doesn't make sense. We protested against mosques opening. Do you understand the difference? Complete difference.
I know what you're saying. And you and I, Zatan, we talked about this before. But my problem is the branding of us is the religious ignorance.
But you're a Muslim, John. You're a Muslim society. You're out anyway.
We're not a Muslim society. How
exactly? Because Turkey and you're Turkeys.
No, Turkey got increasingly religious in the last 20 years. Correct. I agree with that.
This is what I'm saying. This is propaganda.
Religious. That branding of Cyprus is very secular, very modern. But when it comes to the Turkish Cypriots, they go to the mosque and they have 7 children and nothing else.
They ride in horse and carriages.
Yeah.
And there's military soldiers everywhere. This is what my friends... And I was just so shocked. And my response was, so you lack the understanding of going onto Google and writing TRNC. Just that. You don't even need to cross the border. I asked my friend, are you aware that if Turkey did not come in 74, neither I would exist nor you would exist?
No, they don't know that there was a military overthrow.
No, they don't. And do you know what she said to me? She literally, I'll never forget her face. She stood back and she went, I think I understand. And I went, I don't know what you've been taught, but come on, like, we need to speak the facts. Do you know what she said to me? I thought Turkey suddenly just came. I said, why would suddenly Turkey at that time, right, within their own chaos, suddenly invade Cyprus?
They don't know.
But they wanted to. This was their response. And I was just shocked, flabbergasted. I'm like, wow.
Archbishop Magarios got overthrown by a military junta
Yes.
was a result of the military overthrow of the Republic of Greece. They don't know this. 50 years have gone by and they still don't know this. O zaman they're doing something right. Their religious leaders are doing something right.
But this is what I'm saying. This is religion dominating societies. They're very conservative.
Yeah.
Even the people I meet who are Greek or, even though they traveled the world, when you question their own values or norms on why, they do not have an answer to you. I've had a Greek person ask me a very specific Greek thing, historical question. And I was like, how am I meant to know when you studied in a Greek school? I studied in a British school. And he laughed saying, but everyone knows this. No, they don't. They have such a small understanding of the world. It's like, bro, a Greek school is not the same as a Turkish school, nor is it the same as a Swedish. Are you so blinded? Like, nah? It's just like, yeah, but Greece, foundations of democracy. How do you guys not learn this? Why would I learn this? It does not serve my country.
We do learn it. We do know that democracy didn't start there, but they perfected it in their own capacity. And yes, there was a 5,000-year-old history there. And yes, there was a Hellenic kingdom, Hellenic islands, and the megali idea, the Hellenic idea. We are taught about that. Ama, that's what it is to us, a lesson.
You still call Istanbul fucking Constantinople. Get the fuck over it. Do you understand? Like,
100 years.
they are developing and they're calling Istanbul Constantinople. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Ama, they have always sticked to it.
Good for them. Like, the thing is, it complicates for me. It complicates the development of humanity because people are still stuck in religious understandings. You can be religious, but bro, you shouldn't be governed by religion when we are governed by media and technology, and we are going to be governed by them because this is a new world order, adapt or die. I'm sorry, be religious, but stop fucking up everyone's life because of your...
Why religion exists. Religion exists to control people. Religion, if right, as we see in the Greek Cypriot community, can change history, can change historical facts.
They're Orthodox. I'm sorry, it's the worst.
Catholic.
They're Orthodox Christians.
No, but like Catholics are the worst, not the Orthodox ones. Hadi bunlar gene biraz Zivanya Katolik. Papa onu dedi bitti. Onlar Vatikan'a kalp krizi geçirir çünkü.
Sorry, it's Orthodox Jew that's like the radical one. Sorry, yes.
Zaten let's not talk about Jews da. Ceasefire gene alınır, yanlış anlarda ceasefire'ı bozmasın. Mevlum kişi.
But yeah, it's not, I know this shows off as me being like an UBP supporter, or it's really not. I have nothing political against this because I really dislike politics in general within Cyprus. Fuck all of them. They're all the same shit. Greek or Turkish Cypriot, I don't give a fuck at this point. However, this is my understanding. And I can go on the rant about the Turkish Cypriot side because this was just Greek Cypriots and Greeks. Thank you.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to add?
No. I'm going to get cancelled anyway, so no problem.
Okay, then. Thank you for your time, for this fruitful conversation.
Our episode has come to an end. Thank you to all our listeners.
Yeah, and please do not forget to subscribe and
like,
support our channel. You can find her on Instagram @Gülakçal. You can even say Gül. It's Gul, and she'll report up. You can always message her, DM her if you have any questions or comments. Please just message her.
Type Ahmet.phd and check out Ahmet's work.
You can do that as well. Yes, please. We need the ad revenues.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Take care of yourself.
Bye.